What is up, guys? Tonight we have Game 2 between the Thunder and the Timberwolves of the Western Conference Finals. Game 1 turned into a bit of a blowout in the second half. I'm expecting this game to be just a bit closer. It could get out of hand late, but it is only a 7.5 point spread, so the books are thinking it's going to be a closer game as well. In this video, I'll be talking about some of my top bets for the game tonight. But before I get into the plays, I do want to remind everybody to join the free Discord server. The link to join is in the description below. And also, remember to subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you do not miss a video the next time that I post one. So I have 4 plays for the game tonight. 2 of the plays are with the same player. For the injury situation, we'll head over to RotoWire. There is nobody on the injury report, so that makes our job a little bit easier tonight. You don't have to worry about any role changes or anything special happening here. So I could just jump right into the plays here. So I'll be using Outlier.bet to show all of my plays. This is the website that I'm showing on the screen right now. Basically, it's a tool that saves me time every single day with my research. It has all these player profiles. You can look up their last 10 games, last 20 games, the full season, with and without certain players. There's a ton of filters you could use. If you want a 7-day free trial to Outlier, you could sign up using the link in the description below. So the first play I want to talk about tonight is Julius Randle over 24.5 points and assists. So he's gone over this number in 9 out of 11 games during this playoff run, while going under 24 only one time. That was 11 games ago in the very first game of the playoffs. He had 21 points and assists against the Lakers in a blowout. I'm expecting this game to be close, so I'm going to stick to this trend here of these last 10 games. But he's averaging 17 shots per game right now in the playoffs as compared to his season average of 14. So the volume is certainly there. And he's also gone over this number in 22 out of 29 games this season when he's playing over 35 minutes. So we'll filter for 35 plus minutes. You see, he's gone over this number in 22 out of 29 games. The second play that I have on Julius Randle, because this is the guy who I have 2 plays on, it's over 6.5 on the first quarter PRA. He's gone over this number in 73% of his games this season, and then 9 out of his last 10 games overall. Very similar trend to the points and assists. The first quarter line is currently only on Underdog Fantasy. It'll probably get posted on PrizePicks later today. Not sure if some of these other books have first quarter props, but Underdog Fantasy certainly does. And if you don't have an account with Underdog Fantasy, sign up using the code LayTheHouseRM, and they'll give you a 100% deposit match bonus up to $1,000. So pretty solid sign-up bonus for you out there if you don't have an account with Underdog just yet. Next play I'm going to touch on is Naz Reid over 17.5 PRA. So he ended up with 16 PRA last game, even though he went 0 of 7 from 3. I'd expect him to make at least a couple more 3-pointers tonight. You know, the volume's going to be there. Anthony Edwards said it best after the game that the Thunder are clogging the paint and making them make shots from the outside. So I would expect Naz Reid to probably get 6 or 7 more attempts from 3 tonight, and I would really expect him to at least make 1 or 2 of those based on his season average. But basically, he's playing about 25 minutes off the bench right now, and when I filter for games where he's playing 25 minutes with Edwards, Randle, and Gobert all active, because I didn't want to look at games where Naz Reid was playing a bunch of minutes with everybody out, because that would skew the data a bit. He's gone over this number in 32 out of 42 games, averaging 22.5 PRA in the sample, way over the 17.5 number that we're getting on him tonight. And then my final play I'm going to be on here is our old pal, SGA. I'm going with an under yet again, but for once, I'm not going with the points. He had 27 shot attempts last game. He shot really bad from 3, and he, I am just afraid of his points number right now. Most likely outcome is he does end up between, 30 and 35 points. That's generally where he ends up. But the number is 31.5, and I'm getting a little bit concerned with how it's been going with the volume in the playoffs. So the play I want to be on for Shy today is under 23 first half PRA. Now, this is a PrizePick exclusive play. It will be on Underdog Fantasy later on today. Usually, PrizePicks posts their first half lines early in the day, and then Underdog Fantasy follows a little bit later in the day. Sometimes you get a better number on Underdog Fantasy, too. So I would honestly wait until late in the day to make this play if you wanted to tail it. Because Underdog Fantasy might give it to us at 23.5 or something. But long story short, if I filter for games with Chet Holmgren this season, he has gone under this number in 30 out of 42 games, well, 27 out of 42, but he pushed 3 times, so I just count that as a win, because, anything's better than a loss, basically. So 30 30 out of 42 games going under this first half PRA. He's going to play basically almost every single minute in the first half. He had 19 minutes last game, 22 minutes in game 7 against the Thunder. So he's only going to sit for maybe 4 or 5 minutes in the first half. But 23 first half PRA is a very high number. You know, we don't see a lot of guys who get a number this high. But as a quick recap of all of my plays today, we'll head back to the main screen here. The first play is Julius Randle over 24.5 points and assists. I also have over 6.5 first quarter points, rebounds, and assists for Julius Randle. Naz Reid over 17.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And SGA under 23 first half PRA. I posted a few other plays in the Discord server, so it's important to be in there so you can see what other plays I'm going to be on tonight. Best of luck on your plays tonight, and I look forward to seeing your wins being posted in the server later on, guys. Best of luck tonight, guys.